Okay, this is S5 Math, Section 2. Sine formula. So, what is sine formula? So, given a triangle ABC, opposite to angle A is sine A. Again, opposite the angle B is sine B, opposite the angle C is sine C. Sine formula states that sine A over sine angle A equals to B over sine B equal to C over sine C. Okay, let me prove to you. Given angle triangle ABC, assuming it's H. Okay, when we want to prove sine formula, again, of course we have to find sine B and sine C. Okay, first of all, this sine is A, this sine is B, this sine is C, isn't it? Okay, we let the additive from A to BC is H. Okay, we can write sine B, isn't it? Can you write it by yourself? Also, what is sine C? Okay, for sine B, have you finished? Okay, the answer is sine B opposite sine H, hypotenuse C. Sine C opposite sine H, hypotenuse B. What are they in common? Yes, the answer is H. H is C sine B. In this case, H is B sine C. Combining these two equations together, we have C sine B equals to B sine C. Therefore, B, C. B times what? B times sine C. So here is sine C. C times what? Sine B. So this one must be sine B. By exchanging the sign, we can easily get A and B. So altogether, we can solve all these results is equal to A over sine A. That is the proof. Okay, so this is sine formula for a triangle ABC of any types of triangles. For example, right angle, obtuse angle, or acute angle, whatever. This formula works. Okay, A over sine A, B over sine C, C over sine B, C over sine C. Very easy to memorize. Okay. So how to use? Of course, we will use one equation. For example, this equation, but not all these three parts. When we use this this equation, we see there are four variables: A, B, angle A, angle B. So in this formula, if we know three of them, we can solve the rest. For example, if we know the two angles AB, and we know one side for example A, then we can find side B. Or we don't know two angles, we just know two sides and one angle, then we can solve angle B. So in conclusion, which is if we know two sides and one angle, or two angles and one side, we can get the other angle or other side. Of course, the sides and the angle must be corresponding. Okay, this is instant drill. In this case, triangle ABC, we get angle A, we get angle C, we get side A. Can we solve this triangle? Solve a triangle means we need to find all the angles and sides. We need to find all the angles and sides. So in this case, which one we need to solve? We need to solve angle B. We need to solve side C. We need to solve side B. So can we now solve the side? Okay, we can solve the side. Okay, this one we can see that there are side A and angle A. They are one pair. If we have one side and the corresponding angle, we can use the sine formula. So we have A and angle A and angle C. In this case, we can solve side C. So to find C, okay, to find C by sine formula, C over side C is A over side A. C we don't know. Side C is sine 30 degrees. A is X. Side A is sine 100 degrees. Okay, now how to solve this problem? One fraction equal to another fraction. We can use cross multiplication. Okay, we can multiply C to this, or we can simply put this one multiply to here. So C is equal to X sine 30 degrees over sine 100 degrees. If you don't know how to do this part, we can do this part first. Cross multiplication, then we can get this step. Okay, after using calculator to calculate this part, the answer should be 4.06 cm. So we solve side C. Can we solve B? Before we can solve side B, we need to find angle B. Otherwise, we cannot find this side. So we need to solve B. Well, for angle B is very, very easy. Angle B, what is angle B? Angle ABC is equal to 180 degrees minus 100 degrees minus 30 degrees, which is 50 degrees. So angle B is 50 degrees. By sine formula, B over sine B, because we want to find B, so we write B, and we can use A over sine A, because sine A and angle A are given. They must be correct. So it is safer to use A instead of C. Okay, A is 8. Angle A is sine 100 degrees. and B we don't know, and angle B is 50 degrees. So B is equal to x sine 50 degrees over sine 100 degrees. So we can use calculator to type x times sine 50 degrees divided by sine 100 degrees. Okay, if we take 3 cm figure, the answer for B is 6.22 cm. Okay, this part correct to 3SF. This one is also correct to 3SF. And angle B is 50 degrees. So we solve all the 3 unknowns. Okay, we go to example 2. Okay, for this example, to save time, we don't solve the triangle. Instead of this, we only find angle B. Okay, now figures are not given. Okay, example 2. If angle A is 60 degrees, B is 4 cm, A is 2 square root 3 cm, find angle B. Okay, can we have a pair of sine and angle? For sine formula, if we can find a pair of sine angle, then we can use sine formula. We can see that it is angle A correspond to angle A is sine A, so they are parallel. If we can find this parallel, we can use B to find angle B. Okay, understand? So by using sine formula, which is A over sine A equal to B over sine B. Okay, A is 2 square root of 3. A is 60 degrees. B is 4. Angle B, we don't know. Okay, so we need to solve this problem. Okay, we make sine B as the subject. 4 times this, 4 sine 60 degrees over 2 square root of 3. So, and sine 60 degrees is square root of 3 over 2. So after cancellation, actually this one is 1. So if sine B is 1, we can use the unit circle again. Okay, sine means y coordinate. If the y coordinate is 1, which correspond to angle 90 degrees. So B is 90 degrees. Only one solution. Okay, we need to check whether it is possible. How to check? Okay, for A and angle A. Okay, B angle B. Okay, A is 2 square root of 3. B is 4. A is 60 degrees. B is what? Okay, 2 square root 3, is it bigger than 4? Okay, 2 square root of 3 is less than 4. So, for a smaller sine, we can have a smaller angle. For a bigger sine, it should be a bigger angle. So this angle must be greater than 60 degrees because this angle, the corresponding side to this angle is 4, which is longer. So this angle must be bigger. So after calculation, we get the angle is 90 degrees, which is bigger than 60 degrees. So it is possible. So this answer will be acceptable. And this answer is correct. Remember to check the size. Smaller the sine, smaller the angle. Bigger the sine, longer the sine, bigger the angle. Okay? Okay, example 3. Again, angle A is the same, side B is the same. A is different, which is shorter. How about angle B? So again, by using A over side A equal to B over side B, A is 2, side A, side 60 degrees, 4 side B. Side B is 4 sine 60 degrees over 2. Just multiply the known value and then divide by 2. So after calculation, it gives about 1.732 correct to 3 dp. Okay, students, do you find any strange things happened? Can sine theta equals to 1.732? It is impossible. Because for sine theta, do you remember? Sine theta lie between 1 and minus 1. So it is impossible. So low solutions for angle B. So in this case, we cannot find angle B. So for this instant drill, okay, in each of the following questions, determine whether triangle ABC can be formed. That means can angle C be found? Okay, part A, can you find angle C? And part B. So please do it by yourself. Okay, after you finish, you can check the answer. The answer is this. Okay, example 4. Okay, please find angle B if angle A is 30 degrees, B is 6 cm, A is 4 cm. Again, we can see their partner, A and angle A. So B and angle B are partner. So we can use sine formula. Understand? So A over sine A equal to B over sine B. Very, very easy to memorize. A is 4 cm. We don't need to write unit. Sine 30 degrees. 6 sine B. After multiplication, we can get these two known multiply together. 6 sine 30 degrees over 4 equals to sine B. So in this case, sine B is 3 over 4 or 0.75. Okay, let's check is it possible and what angle B we will expect to have. So according to the question, sine A is 4, angle A is 30 degrees. If the sine is longer, which is 6, longer than 4, the angle, what we expect is this angle must be bigger than 30 degrees because the sine is longer. So this one must be bigger than 30 degrees. Keep in mind that the answer should be greater than 30 degrees. Now, let's solve this problem. For sine and sine theta equal to 0.75. How many results we can get? For sine positive AS, we can have this acute angle. Can we have this obtuse angle? According to this angle, for any angle bigger than 30 degrees must be accepted. So this one, if it is greater than 30 degrees, we accept it. This one, again, of course, we accept because this one obtuse angle must be greater than 30 degrees. So this one must be accepted. This one we need to check. So by using the calculator, shift sine 0.75, the first result, which is incursion 1, all positive, B is 48.59, correct to 2 dp. This one, do we accept it? Do we accept? Yes, because wick is greater than 30 degrees. How about the next one? For the alpha, reference angle is this. This one must be 180 degrees minus alpha. So B is 48.59 and 131.41, correct to 2 dp. So these two answers are accepted. Okay, part B. Angle A, and B, we want to solve angle B. So again, we can use sine formula. So 30 degrees is 0.5, which is 3 over 8. Okay, analysis. A is 8. Angle A is 30 degrees. B is 6. This time shorter. The sine is shorter. So the angle must be smaller. Angle B must be less than 30 degrees. Not the same case in part A, which is bigger. This one is smaller, so not many possible answers. So when we shift sine 3 over 8, what we will have? Okay, we will get 22.02 degrees. Do we accept it? Yes, because this angle is smaller than 30 degrees. Okay, for sine positive, we should have A and S. However, because this one is an obtuse angle which must be greater than 30 degrees, so we cannot accept this case, this angle. We only accept this angle because this one is smaller than 30 degrees. So although there are two solutions, however, in this case, we reject this result. So the answer is only this one. Comparing with part A, it is different. Two answers, one answer. So everyone try to solve this instant rule in triangle ABC. A is 50 degrees, B is 10 cm. Part A. If A, that means its partner is 9 cm, find B. If A is 30 cm, find B. Correct your answer to 2 dp. Okay, try to solve this problem and open this video to check the answer. Okay, have you finished? The answer is here. Okay, we go to example 5. Solve triangle ABC. So we need to find all unknowns. Okay? If A is 150 degrees, B is 6 cm, A is 10 cm. Okay, correct all answer if necessary to 2 dp. So A parallel. So for B we can find what? Angle B. Okay, again, we don't need to explain all this. Okay, side B is a positive answer. So B is actually B should be can be 2 answers, but why we get only this answer? So if A is 10, angle A is this angle, and B is 6. So for shorter side, the angle is smaller. So it must be less than 150 degrees. Yes, this is smaller. And another result is 180 degrees minus this angle. This is again, okay, 180 degrees minus 17.46 is about 18. So it is 100 something, which is less than 150 degrees. But why don't we don't get this answer? Because A is already obtuse. If this one is obtuse, can we have 2 obtuse angles in one triangle? No. So we can only get angle B, the accused one, to be the only answer. So in this case, we have A side A, B side B. We don't have C and side C. So we need to find C or side C first. Well, we can only find angle C first because we can use angle sum of triangle. So correct to 2dp 12.54 degrees. So what we need to do is we need to find side C. So can you see this? This is angle C. This one in the calculator is 12.5424. We should use more digits to avoid error. Okay, so use more digits instead of using the answer. This is only the answer. Okay, use more digits. So after calculation, for sine we don't need to consider too much. We just calculate the answer. So after we calculate, we accept this answer because and it must be except for sine. Okay, so the answer is 4.34 cm. Okay, case 2, part B. In this case, the sine is shorter. So we don't have to calculate. When we look at for sine A is 4, the answer is already 150 degrees. If the sine is longer, the angle must be bigger. However, there should not be two acute angles in one triangle. So we cannot find angle B. So if we cannot find one angle, we don't have to care about side C or angle C. So for this one, it is impossible. So those solutions. Okay, now it is the time for you to do exercise. So in this exercise, if necessary, give the answer correct to 3SF unless otherwise stated. So in each of the following triangles, find x. Okay, question 4 to 7. In each of the following triangles, find theta. So this one, theta is acute only. This one, theta is obtuse only. Okay, question 8 to 10. Solve the triangle. That means you need to find all the unknown angles and sine. Okay, for question 11 to 13.